it's Ashley here from Paper and Twine. I wanted to just do a quick film. It's been ages since I've done anything with my YouTube channel, and I am going to resurrect it in the new year and get some proper equipment to film with. I'm doing this on my iPad as I was before, so please do excuse the poor quality. I've had some great fun this morning batch making some Christmas cards, and I'm just going to talk through you what I've used, how I've assembled these cards, and just have a little chat with you really. I'm sitting in my little craft room and I've got the obligatory winter candle from the White Company burning away there, giving some nice cinnamony festive vibes. I've had a cup of coffee in my white stuff but coffee first mug, and yeah, I'm just going to show you what I've done. So a little while ago, around about the middle of November, I think it was before we went into lockdown, I went into the range and I bought a few bits and pieces to make some Christmas cards. I didn't send any Christmas cards last year because very sadly a dear friend of mine passed away from brain cancer, and I decided to donate to the brain cancer charity the money I would have spent on cards and postage. Isn't postage expensive? I've heard that first class stamps are going to go up to 85p in January, but hey ho. But I did think after the year that everybody's had this year, I would make some little cards and get in touch with people that I've not been in touch with for a while. So what have I used? I've used some Paper Mania card blanks. These are Diddy. They're 3 by 3 inches. They're white. They come with the envelopes, obviously. There's 20 in a pack, and they were £2.50 at the range. I could obviously have made my own card blanks from A4 cardstock, cut them down. And in fact, I think if I was going to do these to sell, I would, because there are some imperfections. You can see some of the edges are a little bit rough and they're not folded brilliantly. But £2.50 for 20 cards. I bought 2, so I'm sending 40 cards this year. I then also used this paper block, which I also got from the range. I think that was only about £1, you know. It is paper. There are 60 sheets in the pack, and I've used less than 10 sheets for these 40 cards. So I used some designs that had got pretty little patterns on them and cut each little square down to 1 inch square, and these are the scraps that I've got left from each sheet. So I chose 10 sheets, and I've used less than half of each sheet, I would say. I'm keeping these scraps so that if I want to do these designs again or make some extra cards, I've got the scraps already cut. But I've still got a lot of that original paper pack left. As I say, that was from the range. I wouldn't always go to the range, but in these times it can be difficult to get your craft supplies. So I cut each little pattern down to 1 inch square. This is one of my little favourite ones, little sprig one. I chose green because it's a festive colour, isn't it? And there's some stars and dashes and spots and all kinds of things. I then, out of my stash, cut down some squares of black card, and again I used less than 1 sheet of A4. That's what I've got left from a sheet of A4, cutting down 40 1 1/8 of an inch squares on my trusty Fiskars paper trimmer. And I just basically cut down the squares, mounted them on the black square, and then stuck one of these little wooden buttons on. These were also Paper Mania from the range. I can't remember how much these were, but there were 100 pieces in the packet, and yes, I have counted. I have got 60 left, because it didn't look like there were 60 left, but there are. And this is the Do Crafts Bare Basics range, is it? Yeah, Bare Basics range. I have looked online, and these are about £4.50, but I've got 60 left, so I would say that I've made 40 cards for just over £6 in total, if you add the other little bits and pieces. Maybe your maths is better than mine, but I think for a little handmade card, that's not bad at all. It's certainly well under a tenner for 40 handmade little cards. I used the collal glue out of my stash. I get these from my local paper craft store. Obviously we've been in lockdown and she's been closed. Give a shout out to Hazel Eaton and her husband Paul at Dragon's Papercraft in Rugby. They have now since gone online. I think their shop is reopening now that we're coming out of lockdown. But have a look on her website. She often has some good deals on there. But I get my collal from her, 4 of these, 100 millilitres for a tenner normally. Yeah, so that's it. That's just what I wanted to show you. Will you be one of the lucky people that's going to be getting one of these cards? I hope you've enjoyed today's little video. I'm going to be doing some more of these in the future and hopefully show you how I put these together with some time-lapse photography, perhaps when I get some better equipment. But thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, thumbs up, share, and above all, subscribe. It'd be lovely to get to 10 subscribers. I've only got 9 at the moment. To get to double figures would be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.